Welcome to Shark Cap Table, where we make a deal and keep your arms and legs. This is the fast version. It's been reworked for ABDC. This section over here allows you to click on a tutorial, which goes to YouTube. This allows you to select Shark or VC or Investor. I like to stay at Shark. And if you click on this with a drop down, you can actually get a lot of help. You also can click on almost every heading and you will get all kinds of help that pops up. For example, here's one right here. I moved this off to the side so that we wouldn't see it. And if you click here, you'll see a whole bunch of these, including Founder and Shark. So I'm going to put it off to the side here. Now let's go make a deal. First thing I want to do is I want to put in the amount of cash that the founders have in the bank. This is your starting cash. Let's put 10,000 bucks in. Now, there's more to your pre-money value or your founder pre-money value. Let's say you have a really cool app that you've built and you ascribe $100,000 to it. Let's say you have some very high-powered people associated with your deal, top-rate programmers, etc. Let's give that value about $400,000. And so now we have a 510 founder pre-money value. And we're going to ascribe a price per share. In this case, we've got 1 cent. Just so you see things change, we could make it, a tenth of a cent or 2 cents and get 500,000 shares. Option pool at 10% at $100 would give you 50,000 shares. Notice that if I take the right clicker or the spinner, I can change the cost. This is very negligible. Some people like to play with it. An option pool of 10% of the outstanding shares is a bit light. I would probably make that go to 20%. They, by the way, dilute the founder, but not the sharks. Sharks want a option pool in case you don't do your job well enough. They can reward someone else and not suffer the dilution. They may not be, these option shares may never be issued, but they're there just in case, and the calculations are based upon them being fully diluted. So next thing we need to do is go to the yellow. How much money do we need from these guys? Well, let's say we need 500,000 bucks. And let's say we are able to sell the business. We anticipate in about year 4, and we're going to get, let's say $6 million for it. Now the thing that we haven't done is we haven't figured out what the sharks are willing to pay. We say we're worth 510. But generally, they're going to say, you know what? You're not worth $600. You're worth $440,000. Take it or leave it. So now let's see what this does to our deal making. Okay. The first thing we've got is a little problem. Over here is the voting control. You can see the red, which means founder has lost control, less than 50%, and the shark has 57%. Okay, now let's go look at the internal rate of return, which is the time value of money. The shark has a 58 and the founder has a 290. That's not bad. Investment multiple, okay, the shark's got a little over 6. That's not bad in 4 years. And the founders have a much better multiple because, of course, they have only put 10,000 in while the shark has put 5,000 or 500,000 in. Now, the diluted ownership, assuming that the options are actually exercised, you've had option holders at 7.8, the shark at 53.2, and the founder at 39. Now, these ratios here stay the same as they are here. It's just that these guys don't vote. So that's why options are not in the voting control calculations. Now, I'm going to move this whole thing up a little bit so you can see what else we have for you. The next thing we have is a summary. This is well written in the type of lingo that investors want to read, and it's active. You change any of these numbers, and it all reflects in this paragraph. You can cut and paste it and put it into a document if you like. In fact, you can even cut and paste this whole thing, and I'll show you how that's done. But before we do that, let's talk about this last table. This is a capitalization table. And basically, you can come along the top. You can put your name in it. You can put your website, your own email, your own phone number. This Brucent is is coming from this entry place. This is where you would put the name of your company. So just to prove it, I'll put your company. Would help if I could type your company. There you go. Okay, enter it. So just to show you I'm telling the truth, down here, we're going to scroll down and get down here. There it is, see your company. Well, the whole point of a capitalization table is to break up the owners, Shark Founders, pre-money options, and option pool. And we have Sharks and Founder valuation. We're using the 440. This is the investment. These are the shares issued. Now, I'll show you how we get those because you don't see where these are. And the share price and the post-money ownership. See, there's that post-money ownership, 53.2, 53.2, 39, and 39, and 7.8, 7.8. The exit value is taking these percentages and multiplying them by the 6 million so everybody gets their proportionate share. The cash on cash, or I multiple, is in this case 6.4, and sure enough, there it is, 6.38, which rounds up to 4. Okay, so here's how we actually paste the image into Microsoft Word. Come to the very top and click. We have one big wide cell. It allows us to scroll down with the mouse, bringing it right down to the bottom. There are red blocks with white arrows which will guide you. Do a copy. Alt-Tab. Comes back to my Microsoft. I'm going to click here. This is in vertical format. You could make it horizontal format. And I'm going to Control-V. Now it's pasting in. It's taking a while. What you won't see on this screen is at the very bottom of the pasted area was a little box that comes out and says Control. What you do is you click on it, and it's the second from the right. You want to paste a picture, so you paste the picture, and there it is. Now we can do the same thing, Alt-Tab. This time we're going to go over to the paste cap table. And this cap table is, again, you see these little red boxes with the white arrows. You just click like that, scroll down, see how it fits in there nicely. Again, copy it, Control-C, Alt-Tab, come over to where we are. Oh, wrong one, come over to where we are. There we go. Set up your, I'm going to move this up so you can see it. It's about as high as it goes. Control-V, come down again to this little, it's giving me trouble, but it will be in there. Come on. There we are. There. Now we've just pasted a picture. So you see how nice that looks. It's easy to do, and you're in. All right. There we have it. The last thing we have to show you is we have a little advertisement, and we can help you with a deal. It's how you get a hold of us. Just give us a call. And, of course, we've got a lot of software and various different services. You can read about them here. Got a lot of experience ranging from oil and gas to space commerce to biotechnology, nutraceuticals, internet applications, instrumentation. So there's a good chance we know something about the industry in which you are attempting to grow into. Thanks very much for watching.